That was a scene from Posso Entrare, an ode to Naples. You produced and directed this documentary. Tell us about it. That was a very revealing moment.
Yes, well, I didn't produce it. I only directed this. I was commissioned by Rai Cinema, the state television and cinematic end of Rai, and they asked me, did I know Naples and would I make a documentary about it? And in fact, I didn't know Naples.
Right, it's kind of you probably passed through to go to, you know,
other places,
right?
And I think that that's the story of so many people, that they'll say, when you ask them, oh, I've been to Capri, I've been to the Amalfi Coast, and you say, well, what about Naples? And there's always a sort of like, no, like a reluctance, because, you know, it's perceived as being dirty and dangerous, dirty and dangerous. That's what you hear all the time. So when I was offered this, I just sort of immersed myself into this city and found it anything but those tropes that are given to it. I found it like communities working really hard to support each other. This one priest who you saw at the beginning, Don Antonio Lofredo, he has 5 churches, and he opens his churches not just for worship, but for, you know, vulnerable kids to get engaged with drama, theatre. They have 2 orchestras. He's even had a boxing ring in the sacristy. I don't think the cardinals were very happy about that. But he said it's better to ask forgiveness than permission, because what he's doing is he's keeping the kids off the streets and who may be encouraged to, you know, to join the organised crime gangs. And
so he's keeping them busy, giving them a purpose.
Yeah,
yeah, that's great.
Do you get into the food at all, like the pizza?
I don't eat pizza personally, because I don't eat gluten. I'm allergic to it. But what I can tell you, to your point about pizza and Sanità, this area in Naples, is that these kids who, you know, may have got into trouble, they now get their hands dirty in farina, in the flour, in the dough, making pizzas. And so you start to see Naples is really coming up and is becoming one of those cities that is so fascinating. I see a lot of Gen X, Gen Z, the youngsters in the historical area, finding about the history, the rich, diverse history of Naples, and it's so lively. So I implore anybody who has got a holiday coming up in Italy, don't avoid it. Go for a full immersion for a day or 2, and then go on.
You definitely will. You make it look very intriguing.
Posso Entrare, an ode to Naples will start streaming on Hulu February 24th.